This is a good time to go ahead and put some music on if you haven't already. We're going to really just sink down into the process of painting. And, if you need something to drink, get that and get settled. One thing to be mindful of is which is your drink and which is your water. So don't dip in the wrong one. It happens. So we have our mandala here. And what I would recommend is that when you start painting, start in the center and work your way out. And that's mostly so that you don't rub your hand on wet paint and drag it around. Obviously, this brush is too big. This was our background brush. So we have these other brushes that we're going to use these as we work the mandala itself. We all kind of have our favorites. I like using this for bigger areas. This yellow brush. If you're doing some thin lines, this blue one is really nice for thin lines. So with this mandala here, I'm really using a very simple color palette. I'm only using the aqua and the blue with a little bit of white. I've noticed in the past, I get really excited about colors and I just start adding more and more and more colors. And it gets kind of a little chaotic, which, if you love all those colors, please use as many colors as you like. This is your creation, so let it express who you are. But for this one, we're just going to use a few simple colors. And I like to use the white to just change the value of it. So we have the lighter colors or lighter value and the darker value. So for example, let's say I was going to start this right here. And this is craft paint. So let me tell you a little bit about craft paint. It's a very basic paint. And as you can see, like with this, you're going to see the white show through. So if you want it to be more opaque, you have to put a couple layers on. So you have to be patient. Now with this brush, I'm not getting good corners with it. So there's other options. So you might go, oh, well, this one could work. If you're new to painting, just try out your brushes, see what they do. This one seems to be a little better at getting into that corner. Or you can use the green one, which has a point. So you can kind of get in there as well. So, feel free to mix it up. I've been known in the past to paint an entire painting with a single brush. I think sometimes I make it difficult on myself, when a different brush might have been a better choice. So experiment with your brushes a little bit, see which ones you like, get a sense. Make sure you don't get too much paint on your brush or too little. Kind of work with that, feel it, push it around. This is an opportunity just to learn as you go. And if you wanted to, create a little highlight somewhere, you can use the white, lighten up the middle, something like that. And this one design can be interpreted so many different ways. So even if you have the exact same design as someone else, your painting is going to be very unique and a one-of-a-kind creation. So as far as colors go, as you start to work your way out, kind of let the colors just decide for themselves. And if that doesn't make sense to you, just go, which one wants to go next? And then, don't overthink it. But here's another thing is think about what space you want to leave as your empty space so that the halo can show through. If you were to color every little bit of this, you're going to lose that halo effect. And this is actually a really kind of a fun effect. So I would just suggest you leave a few areas, so that the background can show through. Shading and blending, you can kind of do that as you go. Let's say I wanted to create a little darkness out on the edge of this. Could do that and drag it in like that. Like I said, if you just want a solid color, do a solid color. This will be your own creation, whatever it is. So go ahead and put on your music and get started with that. And I'll see you when you're complete.